ng ating temperature transmitter. At ang gagawin natin guys is itong value ng temperature transmitter is gagamitin natin into proportional, integral, and derivative control. So again guys, thank you so much sa mga nanood ng aking channel, sa mga nag-subscribe, nag-share at nag-like. So maraming po salamat guys. So again, this is the continuation of our temperature transmitter. Naka-open again, naka-online na ngayon yung ating PLC. And in the previous vlog is pinakita natin on how to wire our PLC transmitter. Then we calibrate it into 0-10 volts DC. And nag-simulate tayo sa pamamagitan ng ating simulator. At the same time, and most important is kinonfigure natin yung ating 1756 IF8. So doon sa loob ng ating module is kailangan natin i-set yung ating mga parameters. So guys, today is PID, as I said. So gagawin lang natin is kukuha lang ako ng PID natin, control. So mag-add ako ng RAM. So ito yung value ng ating temperature transmitter. Meron tayo ngayong ambient temperature na 26 degree. So when I press this one, so na-adapt niya yung aking temperature. So tumaas yung ating temperature to 37 degree. So tumataas siya kasi ang body temperature is 37 degree. Okay, then of course kailangan ko ng sa favorites. So para ano tayo guys, para mahanap kaagad natin yung ating PID. So kuha lang tayo ng isang normally open, then pwede natin dito i-PID immediately. So nagkaroon na tayo ng PID blocks or proportional integral derivative blocks. So sa empty operand, of course, kailangan natin pangalanan yung ating PID control. So I will call it as new tab. At ang ipapangalan ko dito is PID or PID temperature temp. Okay. Then of course, nakaset niyo yung ating PID kasi data type ng PID to. So wala na tayong babaguhin dito guys. Then i-create lang natin. Then of course, process variable. So ang pangalan ko rito is right click tayo, new tab. So PID underscore PV or process variable. So kailangan natin i-identify dito kung anong klase ng operand or data type ang gagamitin natin. Of course, ito ay real value. Pagka nag-select ka ng data type na real value, of course, yung style niya is float. So, create tayo. So, here is time back. So, pangalanan ko rin siya na PID. Time back. Of course, real pa rin siya. Create. Then, may control variable. So, ito yung magko-control. So, ang pangalan ko dito is PID CV. Then, data type, again, real. Create. Then, ang value natin dito guys is 0 for the meantime. 0. 0. So since ang ating PID control is dapat ang process variable natin is coming from the temperature transmitter. So actually pwede natin baguhin yung move instruction natin at pwede natin ilagay si PB variable. Pwede yan up. So, i-open natin to. So, online na editing tayo. So, hindi natin pwede mapalitan. Okay. Ayaw niya. So, what we're going to do is to I will put my branch. So, double click ako dito. So, online editing tayo guys ha. Para mabilis tayo. Okay. Then, copy ko itong move. Control C. Then, Control V. Then, delete ko to. Then, I will put my PV here. Okay. So, para mag-transfer yung variable, yung real value to real value at yung magiging it will transfer or it will move to PID process variable. So, yes. So, meron akong process variable. Of course, we need to go back to our PID blocks. So, double click nyo lang itong view configuration dialog. And mamaya na natin scale, mamaya tayo mag-tuning ng ating proportional gain or integral gain or derivative time. So, configuration tayo. So, I will put here is, for example, is 0.05 seconds ang ating loop update. So, mag-update ng loop natin every 5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. Okay. Then, of course, ano ba yung control action natin? Ang control action natin is SP minus PV. Set point minus process variable. So, yun ang magiging principles natin yun. So, independent tayo. Independent. Then, scaling naman tayo. So, scaling. So, ang scaling natin, ang 0 to 100, 100 is maximum. And 0 is the minimum, or 100 degree to 0 degree to 100 degree. So, yan guys, yung ating ang ating configuration for a while. Then apply, okay. So, as nakita nyo, bumaba yung ating process variable into dito sa baba. So, ngayon is bakit hindi nakita si output? So, ang output natin is in terms of 100%, right? So, ang gagawin natin is gagawa tayo ng blocks. So, masyadong mabilis pala ito sa natin is na-observe natin. Mabilis masyado yung pagbibigay ng feedback. So, what we're going to do is magba-branch level ako. Double click ulit. So, branch level. Oh, sorry. So, here, branch level. Maglalagay ako ngayon ng timer ko. So, timer on. So, I have here is the normally close. So, this will be my PID timer. Then, maglalagay lang ako ng for every 100 microseconds, mag-update yung ating PID control. So, from here, I need a PID underscore timer done with. Of course, I need this timer here in the upper side, Control B, but it normally open. Of course, lagyan na rin natin itong ating move instruction dito, Control B. Yan. So, mag-update ito every 100 microseconds. So, in order to come out with my output percent, so maglalagay ako ng aking compute map. So, how to put the compute map? Double click again kasi online pala ulit tayo. So, I need the branch level again. Branch level. Then I need the compute math. So the destination will be my PV, PID PV. Then the expression is PIV underscore PV control V times 0.99 plus space comma with my PID CV, control C, control V, space times 0.01. So, yan yung ating in order for us to generate the percent. Of course, kailangan pa rin natin itong normally open na to. Okay, lagyan na natin. Control V. At the same time, i-move ko ulit yung ating control C. Then branch level. So, from the transfer ko itong PID PV natin sa taas. At the same time, delete natin ito. Hanapin ko si PID temp. So, ibubuksan ko si PID temp. Nandito siya. Then, hanapin ko si output. So, PID temp out. So, dapat mag-response na si output percent. So, yun guys. So, meron na tayo. So, from process variable na degree, i-translate natin into a percent value. So, again, once na hinawakan natin itong temperature sensor, so mag-generate siya ng kanyang value. Then, alisin natin itong sinising niya. So, bababa naman yung kanyang kanyang reading. So, yan guys ang paggamit ng PID control. So, mamaya is gagamitin natin into a real value. So, for example, I need my kailangan ko ng activation. So, hanap tayo ng ma-activate natin. So, for example, i-activate ko yung some of our light here, indication for low or high alarm. So, ang gagawin natin, gagawa tayo ng high alarm natin. So, mamaya hingi ako ng tubig doon sa ating culinary, hot and cold. Tingnan natin. So, for example, ang high alarm ko is 36 degree. Para i-ano ko lang siya, i-touch ko lang. So, kailangan ko ng greater than or equal to 37. Pwede akong gumamit ng equal or greater than. So, punta ako sa aking compare. Or, pwede rin tayo gumamit ng limit. So, gamit tayo ng limit. So, ang test value natin is si PID PV. So, hanapin natin si PID temperature. So, pwede natin gamitin si percent. So, OV. Okay, PV get out. So, pwede yan. So, between ang range natin, for example, ang range natin is 34. 34 and here is 24. For example, 24. Nagkabaliktad pala. So, dito ang high limit natin is 35, for example, and low limit natin is 24. So, dapat dyan lang between that set point, yung ating bulb or ang ating PID bulb o yung ating temperature bulb is naglalaro. Beyond that, magkakaroon tayo ng problema. So, makikita natin yung alarm system natin. So, here, maglalagay tayo ng ating output. For example, gagawa tayo ng ating output. So, kukunin natin si local 6, data 4. So, tingnan natin ito. So, ito guys, is i-activate natin between that range. Then, kukunin natin itong dalawa as your high or low value. Pwede natin gawin yun. So, here, double click. So, naka-array ba tayo? Pala, naka-array pala tayo. So, punta ako kay array ID. So, PLC, that is local 6, data 4. So, I supposed to go to the, not in the array ID, but instead in the array OB, 6, and data 4. So, ito siya. Okay, so ito yung ating normal value. Normal, for example, this is our normal. Edit. Okay. So, ano natin yan? So, this will be my normal operation value. Normal value. And alias for wala tayo guys, magsalo na tayo. Okay, new tab, normal value, then ayaw niya ng online. Delete natin. Wallet ako ng favorites, normally close. So, behavior niya during the online, ayaw niya itang i-accept. So, okay, I will go offline. Go offline tayo. Then, right click, new tab. So, this alias for array OB number 4. So this will be your normal value. Okay, create natin guys. Okay, then download. Tingnan natin, baka nalimutan ko lang i-open yung ating base tab. So, kaya hindi tayo makapasok kanina during the online. Supposed to be makapasok tayo online. Yes. Okay. So, between that range, meron tayong indication ng control. And something wrong, bawa, tataas siya. So, I will touch the temperature sensor. So of course, tataas yung temperatura niya. So the temperature will go high into 37 something. So tingnan natin ang mangyayari. So yun, nag-off yung ano natin, indication kasi yung limit natin is umabot ng, yung high limit is nag more than 35. So yun ang gamit guys ng limit comparator. So I will disengage my hand. So yan ay. So pwede nyo pang laruin itong ano na to, itong instruction na to. So pwede kayong maglagay ng kung anong klaseng control ang gusto yung gagamitin. Then let's go back to our PID control kasi ang PID control is under the trending. So makikita natin during the trend. So again, i-open natin ang ating proportional integral derivative. So for example, meron tayong set point. So pwede tayo maglagay dito ng set point. So ang set point natin is, for example, is 30 degree. Okay, yan ang set point natin. So hahabulin niya ng ng PID control yung set point na yun. So let's go to another trending. So we will go to our trending. So paano ako gagawa ng trend? Okay. So, palakihan ko lang to guys, ano? View, zoom in. View, zoom in. Okay, view, zoom in. Okay, para kita-kita nyo. Yan.